What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from our Elder Scrolls Legends, and I also realized that I have a run already happening, but I realized I haven't played any Versus Arena since Houses of Morrowind launched. So I figured part of what I wanted to do on the channel was continuously bring more Arena content, since I hadn't really been focusing on Arena that much in the past, so I wanted to up the ante a little bit. So we're going to play some Versus Arena. Oh. All three are tricolors. I have a quest for Hlaalu. Let's go for Hlaalu. I usually like playing Archer, and I like playing Crusader in Arena. So we're going to combine those two together. Bump the volume down a little bit. Sean Avenger's very good. I'll try and slow down my thought process a little bit here for you guys. We've got Servant of Dagoth, Dwarven Sphere, and Lower Canton Smith. Honestly, all three of these guys are pretty decent. I like the Lower Canton Smith because it'll help me trade up a little bit, catch opponents off guard, and we don't have any 3-drops yet. Hey, we have the new monthly card here, which I don't think we can really count on. Pillaging Tribune and Dawnstar Healer. No healing, so we can't take this. These two guys can provide healing. A 5/4 for 5 is okay. Giving a creature drain for 1 turn is decent, but Dawnstar Healer is just a really good card. Alright, now we've got Illusory Defenses, Firepot Spider, and Sench Tiger. This I don't think is going to be that good. This could catch our opponent off guard with some stuff, and it would give us a 1-drop. But I like the Control-y 6-drop a little bit more. Okay. Got Ashlander Zealot, which again is a 1-drop that I don't love, especially with no rally or anything in the deck. We got a Guar Stablemaster. We have 1 animal, but that's pretty unlikely to trigger. And then we have the Assembled Sanitizer, but with Houses of Morrowind being out, the Factotum are going to be a little bit less likely, I think. We can go for a 3/3 for 3, or Assembled Sanitizer with some possible upside, and he'd be a 3/2 for 3. Let's go for that. The potential upside of that is better than I think expecting to draft more animals. Now we've got Daring Heist, not playing that. It's not that good. It's pretty tough to trigger. Trial of Flame actually isn't bad if our opponent kind of starts going wide on us, but I think Slime Marshblade is just the choice. We don't have any 2-drops yet, and that's pretty important in Arena. We've got Drain Blood. We can give 2 creatures -2/-2, not great. We have the Kagudi Fabricant, which we have 1 thing to trigger it so far. And then we have the Ashlander Zealot. Again, I don't like it, so I'm going to go with the Fabricant, even with minimal synergy. Next up, we've got the Dren Bodyguard, a 5/5 for 5. We've got Ruin Archaeologist, a 2/5 for 3. And Murkwater Guide, a 4/2 for 3. We have no support, so we're not triggering this treasure hunt. We have no 0 cost, so we're not triggering this treasure hunt. And we have this guy. Honestly, he might be the best of the pack. I like Murkwater Guide, just as like an aggressively statted 3-drop. But he's going to die pretty easily, and this guy is a little bit more bulkier. So we're going to go with Dren Bodyguard. Now we've got Treasure Map, Murkwater Savage, and Cliff Racer. This would draw a card, but we don't have any treasure hunt cards anymore, so it'd be 1/1 and +1/+1 and draw a card. Murkwater Savage, we only have 2 greens, so I don't think we can really trigger that, and Cliff Racer is just really, really good. We're going to go for Cliff Racer. Alrighty, now we've got Relic Hunter, 3/2 for 2, which I like a lot, and we need more 2-drops. We have Bandari Bruiser, which is 3/2 for 3, which is one of the more snowbally Arena cards that kind of just win the game if it goes unanswered. And then Portcullis is just Mimi. But I'm going to go Relic Hunter for 2 cost. Get some more stuff on board early. Then we've got an Orcish Warhammer, which does synergize with the Relic Hunter a little bit. We have a Morthal Executioner, which will get buffed as we break runes. Or we go for Skooma Racketeer, which can help us trade a little bit more. But I like the Morthal Executioner quite a bit, so we're going to go for him. Alrighty. Now we have the Redoran Battle Spear, which I like a lot. We have Grappling Hook, which is okay. Or we have Priest of the Moons, which would give us a Prophecy creature, as well as a little bit of life gain. And another 2-drop, which would all be good. But I like the Redoran Battle Spear a lot. We're going to go for that one. Got Orvis's Bargain. I guess it can sometimes catch your opponent off guard. Green Pack Stalker's pretty good as well. And Balmora Puppeteer is really good as well. And we don't have that many 2-drops yet, so I think I'm leaning towards her. Although Green Pack Stalker could be really good. I like the Balmora Puppeteer. Alrighty, we've got another Battle Spear. We've got a Murkwater Butcher. And we have Rihad Battle Mage. We only have one item to trigger this guy so far. This is another item, but we'd be kind of clogging up our 3-drop slot with some items, although this is a pretty good card. And Murkwater Butcher sucks if you play it on turn 3 or for 3 Magicka, but fantastic if you play it for 1. It's probably between these two. Actually, Rihad Battle Mage we can trigger with Lower Cant Smiths. We're going to go Rihad Battle Mage. Get another Redoran Battle Spear, which might have to be the pick, because we have no orcs in our deck right now to trigger Bankerai Butcher. So he's just a 4/3 for 4. Or we have Grappling Hook, which is +3/+2, which is pretty solid. And it moves an enemy creature over. Decent, but I think we're going to go for the Redoran Battle Spear. Alright, we've got Dormant Centurion, but we have no action, so we can't pick this guy. We've got Nyx Hound Fabricant, which even if we don't have a neutral in play, a 4-cost 3/3 with Drain is decent. Or we have Dark Harvester, 7-cost 2/4 Prophecy. I think I like Nyx Hound Fabricant the most, so we're going to go for them. Oh, we get ourselves a Legendary. This is a great Arena 1-drop, especially because most decks are going to have a hard time answering it. Burn Clan Night Stalker is pretty good as well. Mechanical Heart I think is a little too slow for us. It's between these two. We've got a guard here, potentially destroy 2 creatures. I think Burn Clan Night Stalker is just better here. Immolating Blast could be pretty good. If we lose control of the board, it could get us back into it. Blighted Werebat, we don't have many cards that'll trigger it. I think we have 2 at the moment. And then Brass Arquebus, we have no 1-cost to draw, so we're going to go Immolating Blast. Ratway Prospector, we would never trigger. We don't have any supports. Skooma Racketeer is not bad, but I think I'm going to go for another Deshaun Avenger. It's a really sticky card, really annoying to deal with. Oh, this isn't that good. This is actually pretty bad. We've got Northwind Outpost, which will buff 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in our deck. Pretty crappy. We have Elixir of the Defender to just give anything guard. Pretty crappy. And Namira Shrine, which is going to be pretty slow, and you don't want to really burn through your deck in Arena, so I think Elixir of the Defender is actually the pick, as horrible as that is. Stand Watch, which is a pretty good card. Ruthless Freebooter, which would only trigger off of Nyx Hound. Yes, that's what I believe. We also need more 2-drops, so I think we're going Ruthless Freebooter. Ooh, Master of Thieves. We don't have any Pilfers. I don't believe so. Reconstruction Engine is but I think Cog Collector is a better choice here. Get us back up on our 2-drop game. We have greens, we have reds. Hlaalu Oathman is a really, really good card in Constructed. I think it's a really, really good card in Arena. Can result in some high tempo plays while replacing itself. I like it a lot. Dren Bodyguard, again, having a second one wouldn't be bad, but I like the Oathman a lot better. We've got Glass Greaves, which will trigger a plot and can reduce the cost of something in hand, which is Somerset Shield Mage, I guess could potentially help us trade with some stuff and keep some stuff alive, but I think Ash Oppressor is better. It's got pretty solid stats. The effect is not as important. Nyx Ox, I think, is pretty good. I'm just going to go for the Nyx Ox. We've got Ash Berserker, which I think is a really good card. Or we have Golden Saint, which is a really good card. I wish I could pick both of these 2 cards, if I'm being honest here. But I'm leaning towards Ash Berserker. It's a little more aggressive. It'll help us dig through our deck. If the Golden Saint comes up, I would not mind taking it, though. Here, Nord Firebrand's not bad. Rapid Shot's good for some cycle, but I think Piercing Javelin's too good to pass up. Ooh, we got Twin Lamps Council, which is Double Fighters Guild Recruit, or Gwar Stable Master. How are we doing in the animals department? We got 2 now. 3. So Guar Master is still not going to be that good. I think we go Twin Lambs Council. We have a Servant of Dagoth, which will trigger and give us 6/6 with Guard. Stand Watch is pretty good. Spriggan would be decent to get something out on the board early, but I think I like the Servant better. Back Alley Rogue is tempting, but I think I want to go Mechanar's Will here, if I'm being honest. Fiery Imp would be a pretty decent aggressively statted 1-drop. Not statted, but aggressive 1-drop. Back Alley Rogue is decent. It's a 5 attack matters trigger card. I think it's probably better than Mechanar's Will. Yeah, we gotta go Back Alley Rogue. I really want to take Mechanar's Will, though. Alrighty. So the deck, I feel like, is a whole lot of support. Not support the card type, but in terms of the role. There's a whole lot of cards that are supporting other cards. We don't really have any of those, like, that, like, core center card of, like, our deck is built around these 2 cards, or this is my finisher. We don't really have any cards like that besides maybe if Cliff Racer can win a game here or there. So we're going to keep the Cog Collector. We'll try and ring him out. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Sarethi Scion. Let's go Relic Hunter. I could have gone Cog Collector. But then trade into that, and whatever it gets rallied is going to be harder to deal with. Is that it? Okay. We'll get back into the field lane with this fella. Oh, deck tracker's not running. I'll get that up in between games 2 and 3. We'll get the deck tracker up and running again, so you guys can see what the deck is that we drafted. Although sometimes it does have a little trouble showing arena cards. What is this? This triggers right now, right? Yeah, I've got a red and a green. Got a... That's really good. Oh, that was a great turn. We got the Treasure Hunt trigger with the Hlaalu Oathman. We got Rally and Pilfer onto this guy. That was a great turn. I could not have pictured that going that better. Let's see what our opponent has for that now. Royal Sage. It would have been nice to trigger, or put the Battle Spear onto this guy. Let's get another Rally off. Got a 5/5 Cliff Racer now. Let's just keep beating him down. We'll put the Deshaun Avenger out there. She's just really resilient. And we have a 5-drop Cliff Racer coming down. I feel like he's going to want to answer my Rally, which gives us a 1-drop neutral card, which would give us Jube, a Mud Crab. I don't know what other 1-drop neutral cards there are. There's a couple Dwemer, I believe. It's not horrible. Keeps her more protected. No, he's going for the greedy trades. Okay. He's going to lose his honor and praise. I guess we start trying to work on ending the game here. I'd make him 6 attack. If I go 4, I think 3/3 is better. But this guy's gonna die, so I don't think we'll have that opportunity. But we also have Cliff Racer from hand next turn. We'll see what he's got for this. I think we're in a pretty good position here. That Veteran Battle Spear turn was huge. So I'm assuming he trades the 2/1 into this. Can't really answer this easily. Interesting. If you pull in my Deshaun Avenger... Oh. I didn't know you could use grappling hook on something in your lane. Interesting. We might still have it, though. Oh. I'll just smack that into the face, and the rallied Cliff Racer winds up winning us the game. So that was pretty nice, game 1. I am going to go ahead and pause it and get the deck tracker back up and running, and we'll be right back for game 2. Okay, let's get on into game 2. Our deck tracker should be up and running. I believe so, anyway. Turned it on. There it is. Okay. I was like, what happened? Yeah, the Veteran Battle Spear, Hlaalu Oathman, Relic Hunter kind of turn was a really, really cool turn, personally. I was amazed at how well that worked out. I think it was a little bit lucky, but I'll take it. Alright, this is not a starting hand to keep. We'll put all of that back. Puppeteer is our only 2-drop. Doesn't feel great. Morthal is our only 3-drop. Doesn't feel great. Like, that's what I was talking about with, like, quote-unquote support type cards. Like, Morthal Executioner isn't something you want to play raw on 3. You want to kind of already have a board and play it for 3 and set things up. But more Puppeteer is not something you want to play on 2. You want to have a bunch of other stuff to play first. So we're in a little bit of a tough situation here. I may consider ringing out the Battle Mage if I draw the Battle Spear, as I was saying. This Battle Spear is just always going to come whenever I talk about it. Okay. I think we just do this for now. You still have a fair amount of health left over, and we rallied our Relic Hunter. See if he's got a Bolt ready. He has a Bleak Coast Troll. Got a Balmora Puppeteer. You got a couple rallies in there. Vigilant Ancestor into Bleak Coast Troll is pretty good for him. Oh wow, he's got a ward now. I don't think I've ever seen that card played before. That was interesting. Definitely worked out real well too. Damn. Let's drop our Oathman. Kagudi cannot do anything for us. I think we're going to race him a little bit. I don't know if we'll win the race, but I don't know what to do with this guy at the moment. He has another one of those. Who plays 2 of those cards, let alone drafting 1? God damn. Well... Let us draw a card. That could be really good. That might get us back in the game, actually. Okay. Okay. Javelin? No. That'd be a little bit ridiculous to ask for. Oh, okay. Let's use our Ash Oppressor first. I don't need to use the Twin Lamps Council just yet. How we looking? This guy's just a nice little ace in the hole to have. We also can go Assembled Sanitizer plus Kagudi next turn. It sucks a little bit. Ooh. Let's grab the attack. And we'll drop double Kagudi. I mean, we're good against most things that aren't Ice Storm. We're even in a decent position against Immolating Blast. He can't just flat out kill that. He needs a little bit of damage help. We still have a shot at lethal. And he's going to go ahead and forfeit. We could have used Burn Clan Nightstalker to get past this as well. Played him and then sacked him. So deck looked good to start. Pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think of the draft. If there's any cards that you think I shouldn't have passed on. The Morag Tong Aspirant versus Burn Clan was definitely a tough decision. But I'm curious to hear your guys' feedback on that. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. We'll bring you the rest of the arena run over the next couple days. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for that.